on Leaf Hat on the trail. Nala and I are out hiking again. We are at the same place we were yesterday, which is in a national park somewhere in Colorado Springs. I am not sure of the trail, and I'm not sure of the national park. I just know that I'm in Colorado Springs. Sorry. But I know it's beautiful. Anyway, drove out here again today because I really enjoyed the hike yesterday. And yeah, so thought I would do some more filming out here again today. So how I picked this trail today is I drove out to where I was yesterday, but instead of turning to get to the trail that I was at yesterday, I just drove straight, and then I wound up at a different parking lot, and I saw a trail, and I jumped on it. So this is what the trail looks like today. So snowy, which I love. I love the way the snow sounds under my feet. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm not sure where this trail goes. Not sure how long it is. So we're just gonna go for a ways and see how far we get. Doesn't look like anyone's gonna be on this trail today. So we're just gonna walk as far as we can walk and go from there. Anyway, it's really pretty out today. Probably about 35 out here. It was like 49, 50 down in Colorado Springs, but then as I got higher up in elevation, I noticed that it got a little colder on my car temperature gauge. Yeah, it's around lunchtime right now, so I might do some cooking. So I might set up my cook set. Looks like we might have a little view up here. So the trail continues that way. I think I have a view up here, so I'm gonna venture out this way and see what we got. Oh, looks like the trail might go that way too. Oh, this trail kind of winds around a little bit. We're gonna go see what's out here. The goal of the day is to not get lost. That is the goal. Oh yeah. Wow, really pretty. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but it's really pretty out here. Anyway, I'm going to put the camera away for now and figure out where to go next on the trail. Alright, so I ended up picking the path that went right. It's kind of interesting. I'm out here in this national forest, and the trails, or this trail at least, is not really marked. So I'm just kind of going with my gut, and it's probably not the smartest thing. It's not something I would really recommend. But it's kind of fun. I took a course out of college on backcountry navigating, and that's probably the only reason I feel confident doing this. I know that if I get to a point where I'm not really sure where I'm going, I can just turn around and use some wayfinding skills to get myself back to where I was. Use some, landmarks and footprints and just things that I'm like keeping an eye out for specific markings in trees and stuff like that. Big features of certain rocks. So, but if I ever get to a point where I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna get confused, then I just turn around. But I would not recommend just like going off trail in the area you don't know, unless you're really confident in your wayfinding skills. Like, see, I'm probably getting about close to a point where I might want to turn around here pretty soon. As long as this stays like a trail, I'm gonna keep following it. But if it gets to a point where it starts not being a trail, I'm gonna turn back around. But right now, it's really pretty, really easy. It's got a nice meandering trail that I can follow and easily turn around and follow back. So I'm gonna keep walking it. It's really beautiful. But if I ever get to the point where I'm like, this is less trail-like and more mountain, I'll just turn around and go back. Anyway, this could turn into an adventure real quick. So, I love it out here though. Yeah. Anyway, maybe 10 feet further, we have to turn back around because we ran out of quote-unquote trail. So yes, we need to turn back around and go explore somewhere else. Anyway, come on, Nala, let's go. So like I said, I got to a point where I ran out of my trail that I was following, and I got uncomfortable. So I turned back around. Simple as that. You gotta know your limits. And I found mine. Anyway, so I'm just gonna follow this back to where I picked this trail out. Regroup. Decide where to go from there. And there's my footprints. So I know I'm back where I came from. Alright, back to where we were going. Okay. So, well, ran out of trail sooner than I thought I was going to. But, still feeling okay. Know where I'm going, know where I came from. Now I just gotta hike back. Oh. Oh well. Alright. Alright. So I got back to where I was before. The spot with the view. And I set up, not a camp, but just a little place to have lunch, I guess. So Nala has recently upped her weight. By recently, I mean today, to 2 pounds. So she was at 1 pound, now she's at 2. So to increase her weight, I added the second leash so I can hook her up to trees like this, and her water bowl / food bowl. So I've got her hooked up to this tree. It's a nice flat leash so that it doesn't hurt the tree, and so she's all hooked up to the tree. And now I am going to make some lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna make some lunch. So I got back to this spot and I was like, hey, I'm kinda hungry. It's like 1, so might as well take this time to make some food. And I have my cook pot and I have some food with me. I haven't done a gear review yet on my cook pot and my stove setup, because I think I'm going to be switching that out for a different setup. But I haven't decided yet. So, one thing I do want to preach though is to make sure that you're cooking on a durable surface. For instance, I'm cooking on like a stone, like a big rock right now. It's just good practice to cook on, you know, a durable surface. Good on tea. Anyway, so right now I'm using an alcohol setup, and it's a pretty good setup. Pretty light. I really like it, but I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get this going, and then I will let you know once the water's boiling. Alright, so I just got it lit, and the water set on there, and I'm gonna give you guys a closer look, okay? So I actually built my own windscreen slash pot holder, and I mean, it's kind of rickety. It does the job, but yeah, I'll give you guys a closer look. It is what it is. So, okay, there you go. Sorry for the angle and the camera view, but there it is. Woo. That is my stove setup. My alcohol stove. It's a Toaks aluminum pot, 750 mil. And don't know what alcohol stove it is. It's just a little alcohol stove, and then it's aluminum foil windscreen with a little piece of wire with aluminum foil wrapped around it to make the pot stand, and then duct tape wrapped around the outside of it so I can hold on to it. That's what makes it up. That's it. Real lightweight, packs down nice and easy. It's pretty beat up. I need to replace it, but it works for now. Anyway, I'm gonna let this water boil and then pick out something to eat. So I realized I don't have anything to eat with. I don't know if I lost my eating utensil or left it in another bag or what, but the water's almost boiling, and I don't want to not eat anything because I'm already committed to eating. So I've decided to make myself an eating utensil. So I have this spork-esque utensil that I'm making, that I'm whittling here. It's got a little end I can kind of fork, and a little end that I can scoop with, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit more of a dish. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, if you're wondering what to get me for Christmas, Santa, a long-handled spork, titanium preferable. Anyway, anyway, this is kind of fun, so we'll see how it works. So as you can see, the water is now at a rolling boil, so I'm gonna add the food. I picked out some Alfredo pasta. Now I like to just cook in my pot. I don't know why, I just do. Always have. I might switch to like one of those packet things where you can cook like in Reflectix, where you just add the water into the packet and then just put it in the Reflectix and cook that way, but I don't know. I've always cooked in my pot and then just boiled some more water in the pot and then cleaned the pot that way, but I might switch up my system, but who knows. Anyway, so now I just gotta let this cook for like 7 minutes and it should be good to eat. So I am using my spork. I did sear it a little bit, and it's working to be a little bit wider, but it works. And I'm eating lunch. I can bushcraft a little bit, make my own spork if I need to. This stuff is super hot. Might let it sit a little bit more. Maybe it'll thicken up a little bit too. Nala is jealous. Definitely should bring some seasonings, because some pepper would be really good in this. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch on the mountain side. Try not to eat too much wood. A little bit is alright. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap up today. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day, enjoying what you're doing. Have a good day.